welcome out to another fantastic edition of the Successful Business Women podcast. We are in the middle of a video series about Inspire. For those of you who don't know what Inspire is, it is our biggest women's empowerment meeting of the year. This is not going to be like a normal networking meeting. I know that people say that when they want to sell tickets to a meeting. I'm telling you, I'll just be honest. I'm going to take you on a bipolar emotional roller coaster ride. For a lack of better terminology. And what I mean is you're going to laugh, you're going to cry. We're going to have lots of tissues. I've actually already started buying boxes of tissues I'm storing in my office. Last year, we ran out of Kleenex.
Oh my gosh.
And we had to start passing around Bacardi beer napkins.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. But from the time you walk through those doors, you're going to think, what is happening? And I literally have ripped my heart out with the leadership team. And we've been working hard to not just put together speakers, but entertainment in things where you're going to think, oh, did something go wrong? And then all of a sudden you're going to be like, oh, what is happening? And we're just going to blow your mind. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. These tickets will sell out. And if you don't get one, you'll be like the other women that didn't make it last year and wishing for the next 365 days that you did attend. So don't have FOMO.
That's right. This is the event of the year.
Absolutely. You heard it from Linda, people.
That's right.
All right. So the tickets for Inspire will be released on the Successful Business Women website coming to you soon. So make sure that you are in the Successful Business Women. If you're not already, join the group, hit the little 3 dots in the top of the screen so that you turn on notifications and don't miss a beat. This meeting will be September the 24th from 11 to 5 with networking opportunities from 11 to 12. Catalin's Tapas Bar will be hosting a lunch for you guys. Her food is absolutely amazing.
It's awesome. I love it.
Have you had a chance to get down there yet?
I have. We met up there one time and I was there for 3 hours. It was awesome.
Ooh, what'd you eat?
Great. I had an appetizer and a salad and a drink, and it was like perfect. It's a little bit of salad, just dressing on the side. That's who I'm about, but all healthy. But it was like so filling, and I felt like it was crisp salad, which is very picky on my salad. So it was awesome.
Linda's a vegetarian, folks.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
All things healthy and holistic with Linda MacLellan here in the studio today. 11 to 5 again will be that lunch and networking opportunities for you, and maybe some surprise entertainment in the lobby. You never know what we have up our sleeve here at the Successful Business Women. 12 to 4, we will run a meeting jam-packed full of entertainment and excitement. And then you'll have an additional networking opportunity after the meeting.
I cannot wait, Amber. I'm just like, it's on the calendar. I just can't wait. I'm even not going to go out late with you the night before.
You better not.
Because I want to be like this the whole day, just
ready to go,
taking it all in.
Yes.
Right.
Well, don't miss a beat. Make sure you're in the group so you don't miss out. We will be releasing tickets to the Successful Business Women first. And if we have any available, release them to the public. But I actually don't think we'll have any left. I think next year we'll be looking for a bigger venue. Last year we had 100 people in attendance. And this year we have seats for 289 women at the Fuquay Arena Art Council.
That's awesome. Yeah, I love that building. It used to be the Stars Theater.
Yes.
It used to be different buildings, and it's the perfect place to have this group of women network, come together, absorb and renew and get going on their passions in their life.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, we're in the studio today with Linda MacLellan for our Inspire video series. Linda loves to nourish women's bodies from the inside out. She owns a women's empowerment brand, and she cleans your body and soul and helps you to bring your sexy back. Welcome to the show, Linda.
That's right. Thank you, Amber, so much for having me here today.
Oh, yes. And you just had a huge meeting that sold out, talking and teaching about bringing your sexy back. And I heard you blew this out of the water. Tell us a little bit about your meeting.
It was amazing. Like, I could not believe it that Sherry Reeman, Dr. Josh Ox's mother-in-law, she thought of the title, Bringing Your Sexy Back from the Inside Out. And it does not mean sex, y'all. It really doesn't. It just means bringing vivaciousness, vitality, health restored, revitalizing your body from the inside out, from a cellular, root. We can't put, cream on something that needs to be helped from the inside out. That's basically the core truth.
Sure. Well, Linda's in the studio today because she is interested in being a guest speaker at our meeting, Inspire. Right. Linda, if you are chosen to speak at Inspire, please do dish the tea on what you will be talking to us about.
Well, basically, it's what I just said. It's nourishing a woman's body from the inside out. And it's fit all thing. It's not just, the cells, like the physical conditions, also our emotions. It's also our spiritual. So all three things together, because we are all busy business women. And I really do think we all need to be empowered in knowing what to do every day on a daily basis. It does take 21 days or 30 days to make a habit. So I know some people may need to, get used to, serving their body first, before we serve others. But if we do that, then we're going to be able to nourish others. So, it's not just for ourselves, but it's for the next generation.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's important to be healthy if you're interested in leaving a legacy to anyone, right?
That's right.
Right.
Totally. It's true.
And as women, we tend to give and give without filling our own cups. We talk about that a lot on the show.
Right.
If you could give us a few tips though, to take with us that we could implement on a daily basis to not give it all.
Right.
And we're also taking care of ourselves, what would they be?
So as you've known, like the cell phone, the iPhone, right? A lot of us just grab it first thing in the morning, but if you can just not grab it, keep it in the bathroom, the Wi-Fi can't hurt you. So it's supposed to be in the bathroom anyway. So some tips would be to not get on it for the first hour of your day. If you know that you need to talk with somebody online at 8, get up at 7 and just have that time, because we're going to hear from our inner source, whoever that is to you. God is my source. So I'm going to get up and I'm going to allow, that devotion time, that meaningful time, that quiet time to really meditate on what my day should be like instead of being dictated by technology. Mm-hmm. We want to be proactive with technology. We don't want it to dictate to us how we should be feeling. So that's kind of the core of, nourishing yourself from the start of the day. Also, nourishing yourself with, say you fasted all night long, right? You've intermittently fasted because you are sleeping. So the first thing in the morning is not just to break out and eat something. You may want to get a little warm, hot tea. Your colon is totally clean at that point. So you could put a little bit of, a lemon essential oil actually in there. And it really helps to cleanse you out. So you're cleansing your mind, you're cleansing your body. And then for your spirit, whatever your book you're reading, whether it's a business power book to get to the next level of seeing yourself, where you want to be, or if it's your Bible, or change it up every day. We are living in this world only a certain number of years. So we need to really take advantage of, the present and not be thinking always of what I'm going to get done. So just living in that present moment in that meditation time can really start your day and make it be better than it could have if you're just starting out of reactive mode.
Absolutely.
So,
Healthy habits are certainly important. And the way you start your day is important too. Right. I like to start just like you. I do a little devotional time. Yes. Again, I don't push my religion on anyone else. At the Successful Businesswomen, you can be whoever you want to be, right, as long as it doesn't negatively affect the brand.
Amen.
After my devotional time, I like to get on YouTube and I fill my brain with some sort of motivational chat or someone hollering at me to tell me that they believe in me and think that I can do better. That's right. Because when you surround yourself with good things, good things happen. Right. And if you're constantly filling your body with negative things, the negative things happen. Correct. And you are driving this bus. You control the direction that you're in, even if you have some mental health issues. That's right. Right.
I was going to say, I learned something recently and I love it. There's 2 sayings. Don't block your blessings. And in other words, do not have anxiety and stress about things because they actually block things. It's like an energy thing in your body. You'll start to tense up. And another thing, whatever you focus on, life grows. So if you're focusing on something that somebody said about you, instead of, 5 things that somebody else said positive about you, then, that's going to grow. So you want the right thing to grow. So you need to really learn to change how you think.
Sure. Are you reading any good books?
I just finished one and it's about, I'm trying to remember the title. I didn't know you're going to ask me, but it's like looking forward into your life. I just read, another Christian author, but I'm trying to think of the name of his book. But I really start a lot of power days with just music, honestly, and a lot of podcasts. I change it up there, but I do read at night because I really do think it helps to turn the brain off from, the technology day to sleep patterns. But yeah, there's so many good books and I try to read about 7 books a year. And they're all next to my bed, and I will let you know what they are later today.
I just got through two very good books. There is a book club that runs in the Successful Businesswomen. It's there's two. I guess it's one. It's right now currently being ran by Karen Attili. She is absolutely amazing empowerment coach, business coach, cake maker extraordinaire, and she's one of the best leaders I know. She was guiding us through John Maxwell's 12 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership.
Right. I have read that one in the past year or two. That is one of mine.
So this book was so good and so juicy. I couldn't put it down. And we were supposed to just read, X amount of chapters through the month.
Yes.
And honestly, when I got to the end of the chapter and I got digging in the workbook and I really started digging in deep, I just couldn't put it down. I had to pick it back up and keep going.
Right.
And then another one, Dana Kraft from Simple Glow Tanning, she turned us on to Brene Brown's book.
Right.
And we just went through a workshop doing that as well about leadership.
Right. I know that it's called Changing Your Paradigm. That is one of the books that I just read. And it's actually visualizing yourself as your future self and walking in it before you've gotten that, because you're supposed to have a vision. We all have passions or we wouldn't be in the SBW of what our business should be like. So this is changing your paradigm, is walking in your paradigm before it has happened. And it is revelational.
So we appreciate all of your experience here at the Successful Businesswomen. So the people do want to know, if you could give one piece of advice to the younger generation, what would it be?
I would say definitely back to don't block your blessings, because I have 4 daughters, and I know that it's different times when we've talked at night. I go into each of their bedrooms over the years. 2 of them have moved out, 2 of them are at home. And anxiety comes up at night. Everyone worries about night, but just give it up. You've had your day. Don't block your blessings. Just have a good sleep. Tomorrow is a new day. So don't block your blessings.
I've debated on whether or not to tell the story, but I feel like I have to, because I'm sure there are other people out there like myself. Linda and I have this running joke about don't block your blessings, and it can mean so many different things to us. And we find so many different ways to utilize that. But in the beginning, my nose is the most sensitive nose anyone could ever meet. I have terrible vision and a double stigmatism, and I can't hear very well. So that's why it always sounds like I'm shouting, which is good on stage. So it's like a double-edged sword, right?
It works out.
But my nose is so sensitive. And so when Linda joined the group 8 months ago, I was blocking my blessings. I heard essential oils and I just shut down. In my mind, it equated to smells, and I have always avoided very strong smells. Right. And I had no idea of the healing properties that essential oils could do to me. Now, Linda is the nicest, sweetest, kindest, caring person you'll ever meet. And so in my mind, I was making my list, checking it twice. Okay, I need to meet with this person, this person, this person, this person. I never put Linda on the list because I was afraid of the smells, right?
Right.
So Linda's very persistent. Linda wanted to connect with me. And so we started to connect. We've enjoyed some lunches and dinners. Yeah. And I truly was blocking my blessing, because I don't know what I would do seriously if you were not in my life. Oh, we're going to hug it out. I mean that.
Super sweet.
And I mean that from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you.
And not only that, I purchased myself a ton of essential oils that I use on a regular basis. Do you believe that?
Well, I mean, I do, because honestly, as a nurse, conventional nurse, I don't really love smells either, to be honest. It can bother me. It can be offensive. So we actually started using for medicinal. So I'm so thankful that you saw it the same eyes. You just have to have the same viewpoint.
Sure.
Of medicinal use, and not for like flowery, like perfume use. Right?
Sure. I didn't need to, release it in my whole entire house. I can put it on my ankle and keep my day moving. I had some inflammation in my leg that none of the conventional medicine seemed to get rid of. Right. And they wanted to give me a pill to stop it. And I just wasn't into that.
Right.
And so I was so grateful that I met you, and you gave me some alternatives to be able to do. Linda did a Zyto scan on me. And what that is it's a little hand cradle that you stick your hand on, and it actually can read your health and what's going on inside of your body like that. And if you want to know a little bit more, Linda did a podcast you can find on my personal Facebook page at Amber Richon, or you can join the Successful Businesswomen and you can check that out too. But we talked all things health and wellness.
We did.
And we dug deep into my health report so that you could kind of get a better idea of what that Zyto scan does. But I'm grateful that I did it.
Yes.
And I'm so grateful that I met you. And I'm so happy to have you here in the studio.
Thank you. I mean, you've been a big influence on my life because I am a nurse first and a businesswoman second. I do think that iron sharpens iron, and SBW has been that for me. So many friendships, that's what you cannot pay for in life, right?
Sure.
It's just, immeasurable blessings by this group.
Sure. Well, you've been in the Successful Businesswomen for a long time now. Let's talk a little bit about some of your favorite connections that you've made in the group.
Are you talking about names specifically?
Sure. Let's talk about them.
I mean, I think you and Jennifer just feel like the mothership, right?
Jennifer Kramer?
Correct. It's just like making you feel at home here and no judgment and there's no competition. And, who cares if there's 2 or 3 people in the group, that
do the same
thing. Correct.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say some other connections I've really enjoyed would be Kat Liss. We actually met up in January at another group. It's the Holly Springs group. And, I'm so thankful to have met her and, just be part of her life because we're friends on the friend level and also on the business level.
Mm-hmm. Kat Liss owns Majestic Refinishing, and she has done some amazing bathroom and kitchen remodels.
That's right.
That's obviously not all that she does, but we're going to have to get Kat on the show. That's for sure. And her husband are very unique individuals. Her husband is pretty cool. He used to be a DJ, but now he loves doing gong therapy. You ever heard of gong therapy?
I actually was one of their first people back in March that I got to experience it. And it is a frequency because our bodies have frequencies in it. We are frequencies. And so, you lay there and he sometimes does hot chocolate before. I don't know if he does it any longer. Hot chocolate, because there's a reason why it's warmth within your body. And the chocolate can help, stimulate certain things in your body with the frequencies. And then you just lay there, you experience the gongs, and it's quite, uplifting.
Cleansing of sorts.
Very cleansing.
Well,
yes.
Join the Successful Businesswomen because Kat posts about her gong therapy all the time. That's definitely a class that you want to get into. Linda, we really appreciate you coming into the studio today.
Thank you, Amber.
I know that you love connecting with women in the group and people outside of the group. If I wanted to have coffee or lunch or dinner or drinks with you, how could I get in contact with you?
I would definitely message me if you're on Facebook, or you could reach out, text me 919-215-5232. Facebook is a great way to connect.
Oh, yes. Linda, let's hug it out at the end of the show. Come on, stand on up. Look, I'm so glad that you joined us on another episode of the Successful Businesswomen podcast. Make sure that you stay tuned because Inspired tickets will be releasing soon on the Successful Businesswomen's new webpage coming soon. Tickets are going to be very affordable. We're also going to have some VIP options too. About 100 seats are going to sell out rather quickly. Again, stay tuned. Another video series from the Successful Businesswomen podcast coming your way next week. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.